Oh, everybody that comes to the Trent-Severn has to get a picture of this. I'm at Haig's Reach right now. This is lock number 10. I just got up early and portaged the last couple, and I'm just going to have a little look. There's a snapping turtle over here just laying some eggs or something. Oh, I won't disturb her. Although staying there, she's going to get disturbed anyway, no matter what I do. We stayed at Percy Reach last night. Here's the lock that I just came up. It's a pretty good size, that's for sure. But one of the lockmasters further down said that the passes were on sale for this summer, 50% off for canoes and kayaks and that kind of thing. So if it's only $50, I'm gonna pick one up at Campbellford. I've got 2 more locks to go. This is the 3rd one I've done this morning. So Reg, you ready to go, pal? Oh, we're gonna keep moving on. This is Healy Falls. There's 3 sets of locks in Healy Falls, and this is the 2nd one. And they're just kindly letting us through while I try and track down a season's pass. Maybe in Hastings I can pick one up, but the office might be closed by the time I get there, so maybe the next time. It's kind of a long process, so I'm not going to film the whole thing, but this is what it's like in a canoe in the locks. Rice Lake. This is our 6th day out. It's June 14th, Thursday. Well, we left Percy Reach probably around 6 a.m. We made it here eventually about 9:30 or 10 p.m. last night. And yeah, it was really windy and rough, and we just did everything we could to get pulled up on shore here. There's a couple duck blinds around here, so I knew of this little spot where I could pull up and set up shop for the night. So we pushed ourselves to get here. Went through every kind of weather possible, it seemed. It was sunny and humid and warm, and then rained, and then got hot again and got humid, and then it just poured rain, torrential downpour, and it was hailing like crazy, and the wind, it was just a wicked headwind, and the whole way coming up, it must have been blowing 60 or 70 kilometers an hour, like continually. But we just kept pushing it and just eventually made it here. It's a little bit of flat ground up here. There's a little duck blind here. Having a good time? Yes, you are. What's the matter? Okay, that's enough. Yeah, lay down. Good boy. Friday, June 15th, Rice Lake. It's almost 7:30 a.m. I'm about an hour behind schedule because I just felt like staying in the tent for an extra hour. We'll get to the other side of Rice Lake in probably 3 hours, and then up the Otonabee River. We're making our way up the Otonabee River. There's a big stretch along here that is a conservation area. I think it's called Squirrel Creek. Or it's not a huge stretch, but it's a nice part of the river where it's just all natural. I'm trying my best to get to Peterborough today. At least get on the upper side of the locks, and then take a little break and maybe go into town and get a couple supplies, and then come back and make my way up to Nassau Mills after that. Stop and let Reggie get a bit of exercise and do some digging, stretch his legs. He's looking for something in there. Dig it up. Yummy. just passed through Young's Point. Hey, buddy. Reggie was in the water, cooling off a little bit. Hey, guy. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been a great day today. Lots of portages, though. I portaged a lot of logs. Nassau Mills, Otonabee, Duro, Sawyer Creek. And then finally at Lakefield I got locked through. And Young's Point I just locked through. Healy Falls I'm sure I'll be able to lock through. Oh, little kisses. We've been getting pretty lucky finding suitable, half-decent campsites. And right now I'm just locked through lock number 30, Lovesick Lock it's called. This is Lovesick Lake. I'm on Wolf Island. It's like a provincial park, but like a non-operating park. We are paddling across Balsam Lake right now. Just spent the night at the Rosedale Locks and left right at 7:30. Making my way for Kirkfield. A little bit breezy today. Bit of a chop. That's not too bad. Yeah, these are some pretty big lakes actually. I was surprised, like Pigeon Lake, Sturgeon Lake. They're all, I don't know, pretty much close to the same size as Rice Lake. So it gets a little rough and wavy on those ones too when the wind's blowing up. But this is nothing. And it's maybe about another hour paddling the rest of the lake. And then the little canal going to Kirkfield we have to find. Okay, we've been following the Kawartha Voyager for about 45 minutes now. Yeah, just having some fun riding the wakes. It pulls a lot of water through these little channels, so it's a little bit like a river sometimes, and you get a bit of a free ride. It was moored at Rosedale last night as well. It's obviously got a bunch of passengers on there. And we're just going through the last little channel until we get to Kirkfield. Okay, we're now in the Kirkfield lift lock. Not sure exactly what's about to happen, but there was some clanging and groaning and grinding going on. Now, this thing's dropping pretty quickly. Right now we're paddling the Talbot River. We left Rosedale about 7:30 this morning and pretty much been going non-stop. It's proven to be a little tough to find a campsite right now. So in a couple hours I'll just set up the tent quick somewhere and yeah, grab a good sleep and then get up bright and early first thing in the morning and shove off. I'm going to try and be on the water by 6. And no, I have to be on the water by 6 and then make my way to Lock 42. It's going to be a bit of a grind getting there, but I'll keep plugging away all day long. Lots of beavers in this river too. I found one little site that would be good to camp at, but when I got out and checked it out, there's a huge beaver lodge like right beside it. And there's a couple active beavers swimming around. Okay, we're getting ready to cross, or cut across part of Lake Simcoe. So it'll be a few hours before we get to the other side. And maybe 3 hours to Aurelia. It's just after 7 now. Not too bad of a day. A little bit of a wind, but nothing major. Okay, we gotta pack up and get rolling. Still making our way across Lake Simcoe. Conditions are pretty good. Just a little bouncy. resupplied with lots of good stuff. And yeah, sending some extra stuff back home.
Yep.
Make some extra room. And we'll be good to go at 7 a.m.
Another great day in paradise.